what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA The Dark Knight Joker figure. So as you can see, this is based on the Joker that was in The Dark Knight and played by Heath Ledger, because I have the movie right here on DVD. As you can see, The Dark Knight. And this is a superb Batman film. Cause I was already a huge fan of Batman Begins. I really was crazy about like Batman Begins, but then they eventually brought this one out, and I thought this was awesome too as well. So I did get to see that in the theaters too as well. I think I saw that about like 2 or 3 times in the theaters, The Dark Knight. But this will be my review for the NECA The Dark Knight Joker. And I think this is a release, I'm not sure exactly which year it was, I know it's been released like a while ago, and I've been wanting to pick this up anyway for a while now, So as you can see, this is the box that contains the Joker figure. And you can see him on the inside. It says DC Comics on the sticker right there. It also has the Joker. You see images of like his cars, and it has like the Dark Knight logo. There's like even like images on the back too as well, like the Joker graffiti and stuff. And even like on right here, you can see like pictures of the figure, like his accessories, like various like stuff that the Joker does, like ha 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 and all that. There's also like a scripture too about the story of the film too as well. It says, with the help of Lieutenant Jim Gordon and a committed new district attorney Harvey Dent, Batman sets out to destroy organized crime in Gotham City for good. The triumvirate initially proves to be effective, but they soon find themselves prey to a rising criminal mastermind known as the Joker, who thrusts Gotham City into anarchy and forces the Dark Knight ever closer to crossing the fine line between hero and vigilante. So that's like the scripture of the film itself. So I'm going to open this on up right now. As you can see, this is the background diorama that comes with the Joker figure. I think this is pretty cool, I think that's awesome. Ha ha ha. Let's put a smile on that face. Okay, as you can see, there's the NECA, the Joker figure, or Heath Ledger Joker. So I'm going to do is going to measure this. I got him on a stand too as well. He looks like he's about like 7 inches too, a little over 7 inches. So I guess I'll talk about his articulation and likeness first. Now I must admit, that really does look like Heath Ledger. And like the actual makeup on him. I noticed I put around his forehead, the paint is kind of like yellowish. It's kind of hard to see it on the camera. But up here at the top of his forehead, it's kind of yellowish, You can even see the dents and the scars. I think they did a good job on this, especially from certain angles. That does like look like Heath Ledger, His head can turn, It doesn't really like he can look up, but he can like look down, as you can see. I think his head is like on a ball joint too, because you can like tilt it too. So you can tilt it like side to the side, Now I do notice his arms seem to be kind of like stiff, so I'm going to be kind of careful with it. But you can like lift them up like that so they can go up, This arm bends, so he has like rotation in the hand. Now this arm seems to be very stiff, so I just leave that one there. Like the one on the left, it seems to be like very stiff. Of course the legs can split, so you can't give them like a split. You can kick up too as well, so you can't like kick up. I noticed the knees seem very hard. That one does, even this one does, so I'm not gonna really bother them, just to be safe. I know this figure is kind of old too, I think, I know his feet they have a swivel on it too as well, so you can't turn the feet, And he does stand too, I do have him like standing too as well, One of the things I think is cool about the actual like costume of the Joker, or his suit, this does look awesome too. I like how they did this. You can see all the different layers of the clothing. You can even actually open his back, It's like his vest underneath, even like the tie. I think that looks nice. And he even has like a chain that moves too. See, he has a chain. I think that's kind of awesome. The purple pants and stuff. Now one thing I do notice too, I guess that was exactly how it was in the film. The jacket's like an off color from like the actual pants. Like these are like dark purple, whereas these are kind of like a different kind of purple, but they're both purple, you know. So yeah, I think this is an awesome figure, you know. I think this is very awesome, you know. I like this figure. There's no question I would have gotten this figure, you know. I just took my time getting it, but yeah, I do like this figure. This is awesome. Now the Joker, he doesn't come with too many accessories. He has like about 3 weapons. He has like a knife right there. You want to know how I got these stars? So yeah, he has this knife right here, you know. As you can see, there's Joker with the knife in his hand. She can't stand the sight of me. Then Joker has a pistol too as well with that actual clip. As you can see coming out of it at the bottom. And there's the Joker with the actual pistol in his hand too as well. I do notice it does seem like he has like I think he do a trigger finger, but it looks like it's kind of tight though. The last accessory that the Joker has is this actual machine gun right here. As you can see. Here he is holding like the machine gun too as well. Now he does have a trigger finger, but it seems like it's very tight, so I just put it in there like that, you know. There's the NECA Heath Ledger Dark Knight Joker with the Batman Begins Batman figure, you know, played by Christian Bale. Now he was also in the Dark Knight with his costume, but then he got like, the upgrade eventually, you know, from like Lucius Fox, where he changed the costume, you know, to what he actually is wearing now with like what he was wearing in the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises, you know. But I actually still prefer this suit, this particular bat suit, you know, over the Dark Knight suit. But this suit was in the Dark Knight too, you know. He was wearing that in the Dark Knight before he got like the other suit, you know. So you can actually put these two together. I think these are awesome and like superb figures too as well. They look awesome together, you know. Now they also have this in quarter scale, like the Batman. They also have like the Heath Ledger one. This Joker, this is in quarter scale too, from NECA, you know. Okay, here's my NECA 7 scale Batman like figures, you know. I have like the Adam West classic TV series Batman, the Batman 1989, the Batman Nintendo video game version, the Batman Begins version, and also the Dark Knight Joker right here. Awesome collection. I'm a huge Batman fan. Like Batman's my all-time favorite superhero, you know. So there's no question I would have been like hooked on these then when I collected them all, you know. Okay, there's the NECA, the Dark Knight Joker, and again this is based on the Heath Ledger version of the Joker from the Dark Knight film right here, you know. And I saw this, like I said, in the theaters like about, I think 3 times. I went and saw this, or 2 times, if I can remember correctly. I was already like a huge fan of Batman Begins, like Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins, you know. So I was definitely anticipating the Dark Knight film when it was finally released. And I remember hearing that Heath Ledger had passed away too as well. I remember all that too. Like when it happened, I couldn't believe that he had passed away. You know, that was sad and tragic, you know. And I do think his Joker was awesome too as well. You know, of course he got the Oscar too as well, even though he like was already passed away. You know, but yeah, for sure, you know, it was a superb film. You know, probably one of the greatest like comic book based superhero films of all time too as well. You know. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to actually pick this figure up. I know that NECA also has this like in quarter scale too as well. So, you know, I got my eyes on that too, you know, down the line, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about this. And I think the figure and the likeness and the detail of it is very awesome. It really does look like Heath Ledger, you know. I like that it's also simple too as well. Now I must admit, it seems like he could have had like a couple more accessories, maybe like some money, you know, like some Joker cars, you know, and so on, even like maybe like explosives or stuff like that, you know. But I do like that they kind of kept it just like simple, you know. He's not packed like a whole bunch of stuff, you know. But yeah, I think this is an awesome and superb figure, you know. I would definitely recommend this, you know. This is the NECA, the Dark Knight Joker figure. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. To them, you're just a freak. Like me.